really a trick. He gets these people to box with him. They have no business boxing with him. And he's making millions and millions of dollars doing this way after his competitive career is over. That money has to keep coming in if you're going to live like this.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
Because everything that he says is about money. There's nothing else. There's no values. There's no...
Joe Rogan directly challenged Floyd Mayweather Jr., raising serious doubts about his claim of owning $42 million spread across 60 different properties. Reports from credible sources have already surfaced, disputing Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s bold financial statements and suggesting that the wealth he often boasts about may be significantly exaggerated. Despite the constant promotion of his supposed business empire, there is growing speculation that Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s fortune could be far less substantial than he presents, with some critics believing it may be built more on perception than reality.
Piecing him up. Mixed up by literally the greatest boxer of all time. Floyd was just boxing him up, which is what he does. So that's what's interesting is Floyd's making more money than anybody, and he's boxing people who have no chance of beating him. It doesn't even hurt his record. Also money. He needs that money. That money has to keep coming in if you're going to live like this.
It's not that expensive though, but
He's only 46. But he does this with everything, man. He's got $1 million watches.
I don't think he buys every pair.
They give them to him?
Yeah, because then you get a video like that.
Right. That's smart.
And then you get Floyd's Air Force Ones given away for charity. That's a tax write-off. And all sorts of things that goes.
Yeah, you got a good point. But those $1 million watches, they're not giving.
As his career progressed, Floyd Mayweather Jr. transitioned from an electrifying fighter into the persona known as Money Mayweather, a shift that drew strong reactions from Joe Rogan, who pointed out that Floyd Mayweather Jr. appeared to move away from prioritizing the excitement of boxing and instead focused heavily on financial gain, all while increasingly showing a dismissive attitude toward his opponents during that transformation.
Being like a really exciting pressure fighter and he had a bunch of hand problems to like Money Mayweather, start talking, just boxing people's faces off. No more hand problems, much more money.
Yeah, I love what he's doing too, beating up these YouTube guys.
It's great.
I love it.
It's so funny that these guys are willing to get beat up by him.
Well, I think they're all delusional.
And one of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed. Like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but when I'll show you, when I'll show up, I bring out the big boy and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like $5 million.
Joe Rogan has also emphasized that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is remembered not only for his elite boxing ability, but even more for the enormous sums of money tied to his name, making him one of the most recognizable figures in the sport's history. Yet Joe Rogan has been highly critical of the idea of Floyd Mayweather Jr. stepping into mixed martial arts, openly stating that he believes Floyd Mayweather Jr. would be completely outmatched in that environment, a viewpoint that highlights growing skepticism from respected voices about how well Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s skills would translate outside the world of boxing.
For MMA license wants 6 to 8 months to train.
He's screwed.
First of all, they should give him everything they can get their greasy paws on, get him to fight Conor in an MMA fight.
You'd be screwed.
It's not just getting screwed. Like someone said it should be 1,000 to 1. That's not high enough. It's not high enough. If Conor McGregor was going to fight Floyd Mayweather in MMA, it is as close to 100% as anything ever gets ever. He's probably going to punch Conor in the face a couple of times. It's probably going to suck, but Conor's going to get a hold of him. And then he's going to be like a baby. And if that doesn't happen, he'll kick Floyd's legs out from under him. He'll kick his legs sideways. He'll kick them from the outside. He'll kick them from the inside. He'll stay way the way from any sort of a range where Floyd can punch him. It'll be a completely...
In another instance, Joe Rogan highlighted Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s immense influence by recounting a story in which Floyd Mayweather Jr. allegedly had a referee removed in the middle of a fight, stressing that such an extraordinary move could only be associated with someone of Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s stature at the very top of boxing in terms of both fame and power. A moment that further reinforces the perception that Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s financial success and authority extend into nearly every aspect of his career.
He said Floyd Mayweather hit him behind the head. So Floyd fired the referee in the middle of the bout. Floyd throws this punch, and he's 100% correct. The punch landed the side of the head. It's a right hook. It's a perfect punch. And the referee was saying, watch the back of the head. He's like, what the f are you talking about? And so he kicks the guy out, and they bring in a different referee who finishes the fight.
According to Joe Rogan, Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s unmatched competitiveness can be traced back to his upbringing, as both his father Floyd Mayweather Sr. and his uncle Roger Mayweather were highly competitive figures who constantly pushed him to perform at the highest level in everything he did, ultimately shaping Floyd Mayweather Jr. into the dominant fighter he became during his prime years. Although that same relentless drive now appears to extend beyond the ring and into the way Floyd Mayweather Jr. approaches business, money, and his overall financial empire today.
Way him and his uncle and his father talk, I imagine they were always super competitive from the time they were young.
Yeah.
Like he grew up being they're super competitive. They're competitive about talking. They're competitive about all kinds of things. So it's like that hive, like growing up with that all the time. And the
Floyd Mayweather Jr. once claimed that he earns $3 million every single month, even going as far as to suggest that his income surpasses that of Bill Gates. Statements that may sound impressive on the surface, but are widely questioned by those who understand how boxing purses and pay-per-view revenue actually function, with many experts dismissing these figures as unrealistic and arguing that the numbers simply do not align with how earnings in the sport are typically generated.
He makes $300 million a month, which is $3.6 billion a year. He makes more money than Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, all of those guys. So I say all that to say this. The money that Canelo was looking for, they can easily come up with that money. Floyd Mayweather got it.
Well, listen, let me put it this way to you. If he makes what did he say, 300 million a month?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm 6'4" and 240. And I know I'm 5'8" and a half and 240. So there you go. There's no way. There's that. If he makes $3 million a month on his investments, that's a lot. 36 million a year. That's a lot. So I know guys that are worth, $500-600 million, plenty of them, and they don't make $36 million a year, let alone 300 million a month.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has always been outspoken about the role money plays in his life, often stating that he wants his children to follow in his footsteps and pursue the same business path he has built, with his primary goal centered on creating lasting generational wealth. Yet this mindset has also drawn criticism from those who believe Floyd Mayweather Jr. places financial success above personal character and values.
Building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. I told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys.
Despite Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s massive earnings, there have been multiple reports and allegations suggesting that he still owes money to other fighters, with one of the most high-profile claims coming from rapper Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, who alleged that Floyd Mayweather Jr. scammed him out of $2 million while he was in jail, explaining that Floyd Mayweather Jr. had asked him to handle promotional responsibilities.
Put them over. I brought him over while Floyd was, still incarcerated. Then he comes home. There's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on, where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you had already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool as hills before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. You know, so I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, you know, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then when he,
are we talking over 2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, you know, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual the situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh, man.
And I'm looking at him, and he looked in my face, and he tell me,
Curtis 50 Cent Jackson did not stop at just one allegation, as he later claimed that many people within Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s own circle actually dislike him, stating that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is overly obsessed with money and lacks fundamental values, while also asserting that Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s constant focus on flaunting his wealth and status makes it difficult for others to genuinely respect him beyond his accomplishments inside the boxing ring.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's get the money, spend the money.
All that money?
And it took, it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money is gone, trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your, you know, your local hosting in a nightclub, because you need that action right now.
Do you think step back in the ring?
I think you got to right now. But
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s financial controversies don't end there, as Logan Paul has also claimed that Floyd Mayweather Jr. still owes him money from their exhibition bout, stating that despite the huge global attention and the millions of dollars generated by the event, he has not been fully paid, a situation that adds to a growing list of disputes and creates a broader narrative around Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s approach to business, which critics describe as prioritizing money above all else.
Paul, name another boxer besides myself that's more famous than Logan Paul. Tyson Fury. What? I want you to look up Tyson Fury, how many followers, and look up how many followers Logan Paul has. Logan Paul, 56 million. Tyson Fury, 4 million. So 50 compared to 4 something. I can fight a fighter right now, guarantee myself 35 million. Or me and Logan Paul can go out and entertain and have fun and make 100 million or more. So if you were me, you gotta look at 35 million for 12 rounds and 100 for 6.
Oscar de la Hoya has suggested that Floyd Mayweather Jr. may still have financial motivations behind his occasional returns to fighting, claiming that boxers like Floyd Mayweather Jr. can sometimes end up broke due to extremely lavish spending habits. And considering Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s well-known luxury lifestyle filled with expensive cars, designer fashion, and private jets, de la Hoya's concerns are often seen by critics as not entirely without basis.
Fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're going to have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has made headlines numerous times for his extravagant spending habits, including reports that he owns a single watch valued at $18 million and claims to have hundreds of other luxury timepieces worth thousands each, with these high-profile displays of wealth drawing major attention, while also raising ongoing questions about whether such extreme spending is truly sustainable in the long run, even for someone with Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s level of earnings.
$1.8 million.
$1.8 million watch.
$1.8 million, dude?
You're the first to see it.
That's insane. That
1.8 is high. 18 life.
That happy birthday, champ. That's how we doing. That is sick, dude.
But you gotta show him what he say, man.
Money green.
No,
Hold on. This watch was made specifically for the champ, Floyd Money Mayweather. 101 piece.
One of one.
Money team.
Can we see it on him?
Yes, sir.
That one of one.
$1.8 million.
Looking for one of one. I love that.
Joe Rogan was among those who openly stated that the fight between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Conor McGregor was essentially a major money grab, pointing out that Floyd Mayweather Jr. had already retired before returning specifically for a reported $100 million payday in what many viewed as a carefully staged crossover event, and for critics who focus on Floyd Mayweather Jr. as constant emphasis on wealth. The bout is often presented as another clear example of him leveraging his fame to generate massive financial gain.
So your new contract, you wanted no extensions. That's one thing.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
that's one thing.
Okay. What was one of them? The ability to box?
One of them was the ability to box. They said that wasn't an option. Boxing is dead. It's not possible. This and that.
Now, what does that feel like to you, knowing that Conor McGregor did it and fought Floyd Mayweather and made $100 million?
Gentlemen, let's do this.
A bitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Nah. Sneak this that's that shit I don't like. Don't like.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has never been shy about expressing confidence, often stating that no boxer in the history of the sport has achieved what he has, with his self-belief clearly reflected in the way he presents his career, but his frequent comparisons to other fighters also fuel ongoing debate, as they strengthen his personal brand, while at the same time drawing skepticism and criticism from various voices around the boxing world.
I think I'm separated now. You know, I don't think there's no boxer in history that has accomplished what I've accomplished. Not bragging or boasting, just speaking the truth. I take my hat off to a lot of legendary champions, you know, that paved the way for me to be where I'm at in the sport of boxing. But that was their era, and this is my era. I had a tremendous career. And we got young fighters that's on the rise, that's under our banner. The ultimate goal is to find the next Floyd Mayweather.
Mike Tyson has also been candid about his feelings toward Floyd Mayweather Jr., at one point openly stating that he does not particularly like him, pointing to Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s continued tendency to show off and stay in the spotlight even after retirement as a key reason for his criticism.
The most successful boxer in history with a 50-0 record, and one of the wealthiest athletes of all time with $1 billion in earnings. But I bet you didn't know it all started with a $750,000 bet on himself. Here's the wild story. In 2006, Floyd Mayweather was 10 years into his boxing career and earning over $5 million per fight. At the time, Mayweather was signed to Bob Arum's Top-Rank Boxing promotion, a partnership which saw Arum get 25% of Mayweather's fight purse. But Mayweather wanted more, and in 2006, he turned down $8 million to fight Antonio Margarita and said he deserved $20 million to fight Oscar De La Hoya. Arum wasn't happy and wouldn't pay up, so Mayweather paid the $750,000 exit fee in his contract to leave Top Rank. Mayweather then went on to promote his own fights, earning a percentage of every ticket, hot dog, and beer sold at the event, and most importantly, all pay-per-views sold. And just 1 year later in 2007, after leaving Top Rank, Mayweather made $25 million for his win against Oscar De La Hoya. Now that's what happens.
That wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe so you don't miss any future updates. See you in the next one.